So before it starts to rain again, I thought I would show you the yard, my garden. I was hoping when I started this in 2018 to get a, couple years out of growth, get that real jungly tropical feel that makes me feel much better considering I'd rather be living in Hawaii, but at the moment I'm still living here in California. However, that couple years growth has just been put on hold and possibly terminated for good, considering they just told us that we're going to have to move here in a few months. It's what happens when you're a renter. You think you can stay forever, but then they tell you, oh, by the way, yeah, we're going to sell the house. So on that note, I will take you on a quick tour around the yard and show you what's going on during the winter time. It seems to have enjoyed the rain a lot, which is good, but some things didn't do well because of the frost that we had before the rain. Everything's a little bit different. This one here, that's actually the front side. The back side started dying off, so I took the leaves off and figured out I'll try it again. But for the most part, everything seems to be growing really well. That flower's getting ready to finally come out. Love it. And although the hummingbirds are afraid of me right now, hummingbirds are still coming around a lot. African daisies, still looking good. What I was told were these Hawaiian gingers were supposed to die off if the frost ever happened. Well, the frost did happen and it's still doing good. Of course, it's only January. Plumeria, most of the leaves have dropped off, but in my yard you'll see that it's kind of weird because plumerias, which should drop all their leaves in the winter, some of them have dropped their leaves and some of them haven't. To include still wanting to flower, which I find pretty interesting. Some plants went totally winter, others acting like it's just another day. The worst part about the rain is all the weeds you see in the ground, they were gone. I had every weed gone. Another plumeria with several flower buds, and yeah, I just pulled off some flowers, so it's still flowering. Geranium, looking nice. Big old seed pod on this guy. Very cool. I really like my yard. I was really disappointed to hear that we probably won't be staying here. It's almost a guarantee we won't be staying here unless something changes. We're gonna have to move out within a few months. That was my biggest disaster from the frost. My red banana. I was so sad. That thing had huge, gorgeous leaves, but as you can see, it's still alive and still going. These two here, my only hibiscus that had a problem with the frost. This one, I'm just gonna cut this back, take off this nice branch here, and replant that. But in comparison, let me jump on over here to the red one. Pretty cool, huh? But the green one, different plants. Plumeria with no leaves. Plumeria I just planted in the summer, and look at all those leaves, considering it's winter time. Another seed pod on that plumeria. Cactus are all doing well, except I need to get rid of those leaves. This was all started in 2018. I left a lot of them in pots because I thought that someday I might have to move, and I didn't want to destroy these people's yard, you know, concrete foundation with roots. But some stuff I did put in the ground. This was my way to relax, considering I would rather be in Hawaii. But since I can't be in Hawaii, I figured I'd try some kind of gardening. And as I said, all these weeds, that's just all from the rain. Everything was clear around here. Plumerias with leaves. Hibiscus, have to watch it because lots of bugs now. I was hoping for a couple of years and then I was going to see something really amazing as far as major growth and you know, just really bushy, but looks like that's not going to happen. This is my fuchsia. I just turned it around hoping that this side will maybe grow a little. Funny thing is, when I bought the fuchsia, they told me it would winter. All the leaves would drop off and, you know, it would go kind of dormant, but leaves and flowers. Remember, that was the front side. So I think, honestly, some of the death came from these windows and the shower and maybe hairspray from the wife, or, you know, chemicals coming from out of the window. So I actually keep that window closed now, and it seems to be doing a lot better. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep this going much longer. So if we have to move, when we have to move, I'm just hoping that I'm going to be able to take most of this with me. We'll go someplace where I can actually keep it. Otherwise, yard sale. Anybody interested? Got a lot of good stuff. And if you look at my Instagram, you'll see that my flowering trees, especially these 20 some odd plumerias I have in this yard, really flower.